Hi, Thiago. How's it going? Let's go! Let's go! I'm so happy for you. Let's go, you also got your target. The drought is over. After how many soft resets in the end? I was a bit scared at the beginning while I was reading the first message you wrote. Huge. Let's go. That's super good to hear. I told you. Super good. Have you already set up the Sinjar Ruin Hound? Oh god. Did you give him any nickname in the end? Yeah. I mean, it is great actually. I think or I don't know if I did it in the end, but I think I named one of my Vaporeons, I mean regular Vaporeons back in the day, Poseidon. By the way, I am in love with the name. What a honor. Yeah, you can only put like 10 letters. But are you sure that the underscore doesn't exist in Gem 4? Let me see actually. Let me try and give a nickname to this tentacle. Because I thought it existed. Let me see. It does exist actually. It is in the last spot of the like symbols and all the stuff. Bro, K Poseidon sounds good actually. I might name like a Pokemon of mine like that as well in the future. By the way, today we will be able to see 2000s for Tentacool. Kinda pumped. Or we may not. Who knows? Huge. By the way, super glad you got Totodile actually. Huge. Really huge. I mean, in the end you got unlucky with the odds, but you won the 33% challenge. Imagine you also find the Sinjoru in Giratina before me finding Latios. I would feel like devastated actually. By the way, in the end I guess I won the race because you didn't catch me with the encounters. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm always like clearing my voice, but I got a sort of, a bit of sore throat. So, I might just mute the mic whenever I have to clean my voice. I might do it actually. Don't wanna bother you. Yeah, that's kinda annoying actually. But I mean, as long as you have a Pearl, Platinum or Diamond file, you are fine in the end. Thank God you got one. What do you mean by saying back up the game? Oh, okay. Super sad. I mean, you could actually. March is not over yet. Yeah, it is April. So right now I assume you are already setting up the eggs for the chimchar. I mean, it might be considered one actually. When I first, when I first heard of the Sinjo Ruin Pokemons, I mean, I knew nothing about them, but it happened that I saw a screenshot of a level 1 Palkia, and I was amazed actually. It was like, can you literally hatch legendaries? And then I found out that they were just given to you, but it was like so many years ago actually. I didn't know that many things about Pokemon. I was just casually playing my Pearl. Yeah, exactly. And it is way worse than eggs. Ciao Salater, happy Easter to you too, and to all of you guys in the chat. Mood. No way. You are broken actually. Super congrats. Are you gonna set up for some other eggs? Of another target, of course. Or is your egg month already over? Even if it didn't start. Yeah, I guess it's my turn now. I don't really see it coming. I mean, you have to never stop. I was just curious about, I mean, if you were going for some other eggs, I mean, for another egg hunt, is this Silkion you are hunting for from jump 4 or like below? I also want to hunt the jump 4 Silkion. Alright. Oh, sweet. I think I will also go for a Gligar, and not via egg hatching, but I think I will. I wanna have the light blue Gliscor. I would have honestly said that it was taking you more than 160 hours to get to the odds using 3 games. I mean, it is kinda okay in the end with 3 games. It's not even, I mean, it's huge, but I thought it was worse. Ciao, Lux. Oh, really? And what are they doing right now? I mean, which incredible world record are you like watching at right now? Yeah, by the way, I was also thinking about a number around 200 hours for to reach the odds for these injured ruin Pokemons. If it really is 160, it is okay actually. How are you able to skip the part in which you have to talk to Cynthia? I mean, I've never done that many researches about that town, but I didn't know about it. Yeah, I'm in the same spot of Tiago's. I'm in the same spot of Tiago actually right now. If you can reset for them like in less than 3.5 minutes. I'm wanting to. I mean, I want to hunt for them too. Actually, it is starting to grow inside me. Are you referring to the Arceus you catch thanks to the Azure Fruit? Are you referring to the Arceus you can catch thanks to the Azure Flute? I mean, thanks to the event that gives you the Azure Flute, and then with it you can catch it. Because as far as I remember, you can get both an Arceus like already given by the event, and also the Azure Flute in which you have to like catch it. Yeah, I mean, what I was wondering is if that Arceus that you can get with the Azure Flute is the one that makes you skip the Cynthia cutscene. Oh, so you mean that you have to? I mean, you are going to get both of them in the file, and then you go to the ruins with one of them, and then come back with the other one. Did I get it? I mean, in the same reset. By the way, Thiago, I really think that if there is a way to go faster with such an amount, you really should accept that method. Yeah. Which one of the three you got? between like Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina. Hi, Mr. Who. You might change your mind in the future, in my honest opinion. Yeah, I know it. I mean, my question was referred to what? Oh, alright. I thought you already got one. And with how many devices? Nice. By the way, I'm eating the same nature back to back. I don't know if this one is the third or the second time. I mean, it is for sure at least the second time. Let me go back in the live. Yeah, the one before was the same. Let me see if also the other one was the same. I think I got the same nature thrice. How is that even possible? Bro, I'm literally getting the same nature over and over. I got it again right now. I mean, am I doing something like... what? I mean, the odds for such a thing to happen are super low. I'm super confused. Because that's literally what I mean, I've been checking it so much at the beginning of the house just because I always go paranoid about like being soft resetting for nothing because it can be shiny, but I mean I know that it can be shiny. I've seen videos about it. But if I'm getting the same nature again, I might scream. I'm not even kidding. There is no way. No, alright. By the way, guys, let me calculate the percentage. I mean, there should be 25 natures, and I think I got it 4 times in a row. It should be 1 in 1 in 390,000 like chances. Yeah, thank you. Let me see. I mean, tell me if I was correct. I mean, I think I counted 4 times, but I don't know because I was going back with the 10-second shift. So I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm sure that I got at least 3 times the same nature. And I think that also getting it 3 times is rarer than a shiny. Yeah. I might include this clip in a future video actually. But I don't know, it would make it last too long probably. Huge. I literally thought I was tripping. I was seeing the same nature over and over. There's no fucking way I literally got something that is rare, like twice as shiny. Oh, just 3 times. Alright. I'm so triggered right now. And I'm also glad that I noticed it, because it was cool. I'm sorry, I have no voice. I might mute the mic the next time I have to do so. By the way, I ate tortellini and then just like meat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. I've also seen people etching Pokemons in the distortion world, if I remember correctly. I mean, whenever you solve the puzzles, you should be able to get to a larger room. But I don't think you can use the bike inside. I don't know. I've never tried. Ciao Ferro. All good, all good. Something pretty amazing just happened because I found the same nature for Tentacool back to back 3 times. And it is 1 in 15,000 chances. I'm not finding shinies, but I'm finding like cool shenanigans. I already know it. I just hope that what you said is gonna trick the game. By the way, Tiago, what is the nature of the Totodile you have found? And we are almost to 2Ks for Tentacool. It would be super cool to get a shiny in a perfect number. In my life, I've only got a shiny Mistrobus after 3,900. Exactly. And I could have got a shiny Squirrel after exact 8,000, but I didn't count the last 2 encounters. I mean the last 2 resets, because I didn't reset. I already explained it like so many streams ago. Do you guys always come together? Are you like siblings? By the way, I think that having a PC in there facilitates the hunt, doesn't it? I mean, if you can switch the Arceus and get another Sinjin Ruin Pokemon in the same reset. I mean, if what you wrote before... I mean, if I correctly got what you wrote before. Because I'm not sure, actually. Talking about the faster way to do the resets with the double Arceus. Don't you like spawn near to the stairs when you get the Pokemon? I don't remember actually, because I tried it so much time ago. I mean, I think I will check it out by myself after this stream, because I'm pretty curious. By the way, thank you for telling me about it, because I didn't know about a way to make it faster. And that sounds pretty good. I won't buy Japanese game just for it. I don't really think I will. But yeah, I also knew about like Japanese games being a thing for the speed. I don't drink alcohol, so not for me. I don't think so. By the way, we just broke the 2000 encounters for Tentacool. 25 hours. Fair. I will get to the odds in 100 hours total. A bit less. I mean, a bit more. I only drink water, but I mean, it happens that I drink orange juice. I couldn't really think about like someone hunting in the middle of the street. There really would be people like staring and thinking like he's crazy. I'd love actually to see Duck doing stuff like that, just because he uses to hunt with that many devices. I mean, in the end, I only used to hunt with maximum of 4 devices, but Duck hunts with like 8. It would be actually cool. I don't know, I never heard of it. Yeah, I think that people would be calling the 911 if they saw Duck playing with 8 devices. Yeah. Exactly. By the way, I think I could never hunt with more than 5 devices. Not because of me, but I think that at first my computer wouldn't be able to handle it. And also because I really don't have any other like USB spot that is like empty. All of these spots that my PC got are busy, so there would not even be the space for another capture card. But I mean, I'm perfectly fine with 4 of them. And I don't really think that there would even be the space on the layout, because I also want to put the chat, the facecam, the counters, so it would be... I mean, I'm perfectly fine with 4. Yeah, with the Game Boys it's pretty easy to hunt in like so many devices. It is not cheap, but I mean, it depends. I don't know your standard, but I wouldn't say Italy is cheap at all. But it depends on the city you go to. For example, Milan is not cheap at all. I have no idea. Do you guys think I'm reaching like 5 times the odds? Because I'm starting to think so. In the end, we are not that far from it. Just 3,600 soft resets remaining. That's nice. That's a nice plan. you might be able to do so, because when it comes to like summer, it is pretty warm outside. For example, today I was walking my dog around 8 p.m. and I was like outside with a t-shirt. There was like no sun, of course, and yeah, I was okay. So I think that in like August, or I mean, I don't remember when you will be in Italy, but I suppose it should be during the summer, so July or August or June, I don't know. You should be able to to even sleep outside. Hi Kai, yeah. We are super, I mean not super close to 5 times the odds, but I mean we are almost there in the end. Luck has definitely left me since the past year. By the way, what did you mean about, I mean, when you were talking about sleeping outside? Because I don't think I would recommend to someone like to sleep outside. I mean, if you have like a garden, like an house garden, I don't know how it should be called, you might, but I don't know. Because during the summer there are like the bugs, I mean the insects, all that shit, and I'm not that much into it, so I would never actually. I like bug types, but I don't like the IRL bugs. Not at all. Yeah, the rages definitely were broken. Definitely. I'm still paying all the luck I had back in the day. I'm doing right now all the encounters that I should have done like in January of the past year. I don't even want to think about the fact that the past year, like this exact day of the past year, I think I already had 7 to 8 shinies. Because I had the 4 edges, a Weezing, an Azumarill, a Mesprit, and I found Mesprit before the end of February. Then there was like the whole March month, so I'd say even more than 10 shinies. I don't know. I should go back and check. almost to 24 encounters. 2024. It might be the number. It would be cool. Something that I wish that existed is like being able to leave a note in the infos of the Pokemon that you caught, so that I could drop the exact number of soft resets that I've done for the specific shiny. It would be pretty cool, and not only because of the the counter stuff, but I mean also being able to leave a note in the infos. It would be actually a great feature in my opinion. I really hope it really wasn't that strong actually. I think I still have to practice this speech. I prefer McDonald's. I don't know what Trigo means, but I assume something, I don't know, yellow, I guess. By the way, I don't used to go to, I mean, it happened, I think I went to Burger King like 6 times in my life, and one of these times was when they dropped like a super huge like menu. I don't remember the name. It should be like the Bacon King or stuff like that. It got like 3 hamburgers into it, and it was huge actually. Super good. I ate one of them, and I also ate the half of my dad. I almost eat 2 of them. Yeah, I agree. I also prefer McDonald's, by the way. But I mean, also Burger King is okay. Don't used to go to like this type of place that much, but whenever I'm like out with my friends, it happens. And I mean, I'm not sad about it. I love going there. A yellow tsunami. Yeah, I do. It is pretty sad that it's so expensive, but I like to go there. All you can eat, of course. Yeah, it is an Italian name. Oh, I didn't know it. I have no idea about the quality in Italy. My name is Alessandro. Yeah. And I think it sounds better in Spanish than it does in Italy. In Italian. By the way, is it really that easy to find out that I'm Italian by the way I speak? I really hope it isn't. Rest in peace. Yeah, I like them. Yeah. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Never heard of it. I got the PS4. I used to play with it a lot, but I'm not playing with it anymore. I'm more of a Nintendo player. I mean, not a Nintendo player, a Pokemon player. I haven't really played that many games that many Nintendo games. I played like a single Zelda game and like Super Mario and then Pokemon, and that's it. I'm a student. No, I definitely don't live off this. I'm not even able to monetize yet. I study economy. What about you? Are you a student? And where are you studying? Good for you. I don't know actually. Those are pretty big topics to talk about. It would be difficult for me to explain those things in a stream. Nice. I'm not sure that I know what it's about, but I mean, from the name, I kinda have an idea. Alright. So you are not at university. By the way, I really wish I was able to talk like a native English person. I'd love to. It would be pretty satisfying. Oh, I see. Bro, I'm not even gonna cover this type of topics. First of all, because I would have to think about it, just to try and get the best answer to such a question. I mean, I already have something in mind, but I don't really wanna cover this type of topics in my streams. Yeah, I do. I got a certificate by Cambridge, but I mean, I know the name of the certificate in Italian, but I don't think it's the same like abroad, so I don't really know I don't really know how to explain to you like the how important that degree is. Oh yeah, I do have the same one. Yeah, and I'm looking for the next one. Still have to plan the perfect moment in which I wanna go for that one. Yeah, I also got the B2. These questions are pretty difficult to answer to. I don't know, because I used to study Spanish in middle school, but I barely remember. I mean, I'm able to get like half of what you're writing in Spanish, but I don't remember the like difficult words. Also because I was in middle school, so we were not like studying super difficult words. Yeah. C1 is really not that hard, but I still haven't had the time to go for it, because I would have loved to go for the C1 the previous year, but it was my first year at university, so I didn't wanna lose the focus. I wanted to be like focused, 100% focused on the university stuff, and also already having the B2 is still, I mean, is okay. But what I was planning to is to challenge the C2. I wanted to get the C1, but I wanted to do a super good score and get the C2 instead. I've been sleeping pretty good lately, I'd say. It is pretty difficult to like be talking in English and then switching to another language, but I'd say mi perro es muy bonito. Is it enough? It has been like 7 years since I spoke Spanish. By the way, I'm sorry. By the way, TD, if all my plans go as scheduled, I should be able to try and get the next certificate the next year, but I still have to plan the whole thing out. I have one dog, and that's it. A German Shepherd. Yeah, pretty big. It is a pure German Shepherd. By the way, one of the many reasons why I choose to start streaming is also because of the practice I'm able to do with my speech and with my fluency for the Cambridge certificate I wanna get next year. Or I still don't know if I will go for it in the next year, but I for sure will in the future, but I still have to plan it out. But of course I didn't start streaming just because of it. There are like an infinite amount of things that made me start streaming. And I got pretty lucky because I started streaming when the longest ever amount that I have been through happened. So I got pretty lucky. Because as I said in the previous stream, the channel right now would be not that active if I was not streaming. Because I'm not finding anything, so... Oh, by the way, thank you so much for subscribing, TD. Happy you enjoy. Yo, 3 cats? Nice. Yeah, I know it. I don't know if with with the university, I would be able to do the exam by paying like less. I should be able to, but I still have to read the whole thing. But yeah, I know that it's pretty important in the curriculum. But I'm still at the second year of university. I'm turning 21 years old this year, so I will get my degree in economy the next year, but I will go, I will get like a second degree after the next year. I don't know how it's called in English. Let me get the translation real quick. Yeah, a master degree after my first degree. So I still have time in the end. But yeah, I'd like to do it as soon as possible. Also because I feel like I'm already prepared to do it. But as I told you, my goal approaching that exam is not to get the C1 but the C2 instead. So yeah. I like to skip steps. Nope. I don't think I will ever play any other game. I think in my life actually, and also on stream. I don't know it yet. Still to figure it out. I'd love to know what I wanna do before the end of this year, because there are like 3 exams from the next year that I will be able to choose. There are so many different exams and I will be able to pick 3/4 of them. I don't remember right now. And what I want to do, what I will want to do in the future also might depend on the exams I will pick. Because I will be able to join a certain master degree, also depending on the exams I went through in the first degree that I'm getting right now. So I'd love to figure it out before the next year. You would be... you are already fine with the C1, of course, but I want to get the C2 for so many different reasons. And one of them is because I'm in love with, talking in English and the language itself. I've always liked studying it. And also I wanna be able, I mean, for the future I would like to set up as much as I can in these like 5 years of university. So I wanna open every single door I can. So because of the fact that by attending the C1 exam, I literally might be able to get the C2. I wanna push and try to get it. So that's it. It's not in my plans. I'm not excluding it in the future, but yeah, I would love to master as much as I can English, and that's it. It is the most important language. I don't really care about the other ones. North of Hillary, for sure. My city, the one in which I live right now, the one in which I was born, is the one that got the best lasagna, by far, hands down. I live in Emilia Romagna, by the way. That's a good question. I don't know. Right now, I will only be with my dog. I'm not planning on getting any other pet. Like in the future, when I will be like adult, I don't know, because right now it is already difficult to keep up with the walks and like caring about it because of the stuff that I have to do during the day. So it is pretty difficult to like organize the whole day and plan the whole things, to be able to do everything, also to take care of it. But I'm pretty happy to have it, of course. But I still don't know if in the future I will get another pet. Right now, one is enough, for sure. Not planning on getting another one at all. I'm gonna write the name of my city in the chat. I don't even know if that would be a good thing actually, because when they get that old, that much old, I don't really think it's enjoyable anymore. Yeah, you just wrote how the people that live in Bologna are named in Italian. "31 years old is actually so much. Do you know the race of the dog? Yeah, it is also way older than me. 10 years more. Yeah, I noticed that you are super interested in it from like the Discord server. "14 years old are also a lot. My dog is 2 years old. And I picked her up when she was, when she was, like 3 months old. So she was super young. And she still is super young. And I know I should say it is super young, but I like to say she. I don't know why. Don't wanna think about it as an object. It is a being, so I wanna say she. Because it's female, of course. By the way, I was planning on going off stream around 500 encounters, but I think I'll go a bit farther. Today I'm able to do so I will. Really? Do people like drop poisons in the street? I mean, how are they even supposed to get poisoned? You are dropping so many good questions, actually. I don't know, it depends. I mean, I think I would. It depends on the activity that it would do. But there are so many activities that I would rather not to do. I mean, if I got like a robot that was cooking for me, or that was like making like that was cleaning the house, and all that stuff, I would save so much time. So I would for sure go for it, because I would be able to do other productive things during the day if I didn't have to cook and like all the other things. I would go crazy if my like cat or like my dog or any pet I have just got poisoned. I would go insane. Yeah, I think I would. Why not? I don't know if it will still be something when I will have like grandsons. But yeah, why not? I mean, I did so I think it would be cool for like my kids, or yeah, if they just got me as the inspiration, or even if, I mean, it would be also cool if they like were using my YouTube channel when I will be like too old to be able to go on with the channel. I mean, I don't know when I will ever stop hunting. I don't even wanna think about it right now. But I would be like glad if my future kid wanted to like bring on my channel. It would be super cool. And I mean, I think that it will happen to some people. I mean, in the end, Europe started with this generation, and I mean also with this generation. So I think that we will see in the future like the children of the YouTubers that are like important nowadays, like take their channel and bring it on. The hardest subject in Italy, I mean, I think that it depends on your skills, and it also depends on the school you're attending. Yeah, it really depends on the high school. I can't really answer to it. Yeah, it makes me feel the same actually. I don't wanna think about it. But isn't it a crime? I mean, I suppose it is a crime to poison like a cat. Has someone ever been in jail for stuff like that? I have no idea. I'm not an expert about planets and all that stuff, so I don't know. But yeah, I might answer just as Tiago did. I think that the one in which we live right now is a super incredible planet, but I don't know if there are others that might be better. So I have no idea. By the way, yeah, I also heard that in Italy it happens. I mean that people poison like, animals, also dogs, but it is not common at all, as far as I know. I mean, I also hope it is not common. Yeah, like frustrated people are incredible. They literally have no respect. I don't know actually. I don't know if I wanna make my streams like Spanish classes. No, I will not. I feel like cringe. By the way, I should actually be able to pronounce. I don't want to say the majority of the Spanish words, but I mean I studied Spanish, so I know how words are pronounced, like the double L and all that stuff. It has been a while since I haven't like seen anything in Spanish, but I think I'm still able to. Don't want to say to understand whatever you wrote, because there are so many words that I don't know, and the same applies to English. I wish I knew like all the words, but I sadly don't. Didn't you? That was a cool pun, actually. I don't know if I would like to live in there, but I would like to visit them. We were talking about going to Japan in the previous stream, just to buy everything from Pokemon. I mean, related to Pokemon. Literally. I react in a pretty calm way, I'd say. I mean, I suggest you to see my latest shiny compilation, the one from 2023, and you will get your answer. So many crazy things happened, and I mean, I don't want to say I don't like to scream. I would just say that it's not me. I mean, I don't really. I don't know. I don't really like people that overreact. I just feel like I react the way I feel like. I don't know. But I'm a pretty composed person, so I don't really scream. Like, I don't really think I will scream for this Latios when it will appear. I will be, of course, excited, but I will for sure not scream and go crazy like so many people do. It would just not be me. I mean, it is okay to... I mean, it also depends on what you think about when you say scream. Yeah, I mean... if you're finding something like super impossible to find, and that might be also something that you are not even hunting for, so you are just hunting in a route and you are getting a super rare Pokemon from that route that you were not even hunting for, then it is okay. But I don't even wanna put filter on it. You can scream as long as it is not fake. You know what I mean? I don't really think I ever screamed. Yeah. By the way, it might seem to you that I don't go crazy because I do not, but my heart literally goes insane whenever I find a shiny. It goes like... it gets so pumped so much. Nope, I didn't. Is it like a film or something? Oh, alright. No, I've never heard of him. But I've never been that much of a follower of this format. I started following it while I was hunting for my first ever shiny Pokemon, that was Lugia back in the day. I used to watch a lot of videos, but they were from people from like English/American people. Bye bye Salater, thank you for being here. Have a good one. But yeah, I mean, I've seen so many videos, but yeah, just from English people. No, stop. By the way, something that I think might happen now that I'm streaming is that whenever I get a shiny, I might be just a little bit louder than how I used to be when I was not streaming. But I mean, that's just a theory, but because of the fact that now I'm talking to you and that I'm like talking all the time during the stream, when I will get this shiny, because of the fact that I'm already talking, will automatically get me a bit louder. Because when I was off stream, I was like recording, off stream, I was always watching things, I was quiet, you know. So whenever the shiny was coming, I was just like jumping out of my seat, and yeah, and that's it. But I was not that loud because I was not talking. So I think I was able to be way more composed. But I don't know, this is still a theory because the only shiny I've found so far while being in live was Phoebus. And I was not even that loud. I mean I was pretty composed in the end. But I mean, before finding that Phoebus, I haven't seen a single shiny in more than a month, I think. So it was pretty fair for me to be excited. I don't know. I don't wanna. I just wanna react. I just wanna react. Just how I feel in the moment. I don't wanna think about it before. That's it. I've never been in there. I never went to Sweden. But about Italy, I'd say that that's a pretty good country actually. You can eat pretty good. I mean, way more than pretty good. And also the culture is pretty important in there. And also, like, don't wanna say the school, but yeah, I'd say the university is also important in here. So yeah, and there are also other things, but I'd say that overall is a good country. No, I will never. I will never fake the reaction. Yeah, I'm also in love with Italian food. If in the future it will happen that I will have to like move abroad, that might be the biggest issue. You just have to come to Italy. You won't regret it. Trust me. The most famous person in Italy. I don't know actually, I should think about it. I mean, it depends. It is not easy to track like the fame of a person, because like a single person might be super well known from like some people but not from other people, so I don't know. Oh, that's the most broken question. I don't know. I don't know. Because my favorite Pokemon ever is Gyarados. I mean, based on the look and the story behind it. But if I had to bring a Pokemon in life, oh, that's tough. Because I would love to take the advantage of the type of that Pokemon. So it might be broken to get a flying type. One of the ones that I thought, like I immediately thought about, was Dragonite. It looks extremely friendly. It can fly. It is broken as fuck, if we talk about this strength. And it is a dragon. Dragons are my favorite ones. And also imagine being able to ride a dragon nowadays. Like being able to fly together with him would be insane. It would be huge. You can't ask me these type of questions. I'd love so much that Pokemons were real. So much. I don't wanna even think about it. Because I know that I will never be able to ride a Dragonite. Fuck, I'd love it so much. I don't trust you. I bet you would bring Giratina and not the Alga. You would bring Finneon just to eat it. Don't lie. The best tuna. With a Pokemon trainer? Bro, you're dropping the best questions. I don't know, I only know Pokemon up to Gen 6. After Gen 6 I know almost nothing about it. I'm like, I'm stuck in the past if it comes to Pokemon. But a trainer, so I guess I'm gonna tell you whatever, I mean the whole thought process. So if Pokemon trainers existed, it would be because there would exist also the competition between trainers, and because of the fact that I'm a super competitive person, and if Pokemons were real, I would for sure be like a competitor. I'd say that I'd love to be friend with the best trainer that exists, so that I could learn everything from him. And that's it. But I don't know who would be the best trainer. I'd say that I'd love to be friend with Lance. Yeah, I might go for Lance or even Cynthia. I've always loved Lance because of the dragon types, but I mean, his team is not balanced at all, so I would assume that he's not the best. I mean, he would not be the best trainer, so I might go for Cynthia just because of how powerful she is. I don't know, that's a good question actually. I tried to drop the whole thought process, and yeah, that's it. How many shoes do I have? Not that many. I'm a fan of the Jordans, but I'd say that I got like 5 pairs of shoes. But if your question was about like being friend with a trainer just because of how I felt about it, I mean about him or about she, about her. I mean, I'm referring to like how funny the person is. I'd say, I don't know actually. I've never been in love with a character in Pokemon. That might be because, I mean, I have never really watched the anime. I've seen like so few episodes of it, so I don't really know I don't really know the characters and their mind and how they think. But I don't know. There isn't really a character that makes me feel like I wanna be a friend with him. I don't know. I don't really know. It depends, I guess. Yeah, we do so. We also do so. Um, so yeah, I'd say yes. Coming to this point. By the way, guys, I think I will reach 700, and for today I will be done. I still haven't understood how are you even able to eat frozen fish. I'd love to understand how. Yeah, Tiago, you literally read my mind. Yeah, for sure. Why not? I'd love to have like some action figures like spread in my house in the future. Why not? For sure. I mean, not only video game related. I mean, of course, I'd love to get Pokemon's action figures, but also anime's action figures, and yeah, also like video games posters. I mean, I've never been that much of a player when it comes to video games, but I think I got something. I mean, some merchandising related to Call of Duty. I used to play it back in the day. I should have a t-shirt with the Ghost logo on it. And I was already thinking about like having it on the wall because it doesn't fit me anymore. I don't know if you will be able to, because to do like 60 encounters, it should take me like 12 minutes. I did the quick math, but I mean around 10 minutes, 12 minutes, I don't know. I don't think more. Oh, didn't thought about it. But yeah, I don't think you you can anyway. Best type of pasta? It really depends on your tastes. My favorite one, I mean, if we are excluding like the strange type, so like lasagna that is not pasta, and also tortellini that is not really pasta. I mean, I would say carbonara might be the one I prefer the most. But also pasta al ragu. I mean, it tastes pretty good, but there are so many. I could literally eat the majority of them. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it is pretty easy. Yeah. It depends on like the type of pasta you're cooking, but whenever you learn how to do so, it is pretty easy in the end. I'm also a supporter. I have to agree. By the way, Juge, do you want me to call you like Juge or Nocto or I don't know, tell me so that I'll know it for the future. Oh, so you were referring to the... I mean, I don't know how... to the type of pasta related to the shape of the pasta. If you were referring to it, the taste doesn't really change between all the types. So, I mean, it depends on the way you cook it, actually. But people would rather eat pasta from restaurant or homemade. I mean, it depends. I mean, I think that if you are gonna eat something cooked by someone that does it as a professional, like, I mean, as a job, he should be good. He should be good doing so. I mean, should be good at it. So I would say, yeah, I would say going to the restaurant actually, but I mean, it is easier to prepare it at home. You don't have to spend that much money. Oh, all right. I honestly thought that the resets for the Sinjo Ruin Pokemons were... I mean, without doing the trick that Ward told us, I would have said... I would have also said 5 minutes. In the end, 3 minutes and 50 seconds. I mean, 3 minutes and 50 seconds, but you have to like be focused. So without losing any single second, I mean, it might be okay, but in the end, if you're hunting for it, you will be losing a couple seconds, I guess. So I mean, in the end, 4 minutes, I mean, it's okay. But I still think you should do the trick to go faster with the double Arceus. I don't know. I don't really know if it is optimal in terms of the focus you have to put in there, because I've never tried it. But I mean, if it really is that faster, I don't know. I will for sure consider it in the future. No, don't break them. What is the point? I mean, that's not even... I mean, that's not offensive, actually. I don't really associate with the people that get offended with these type of things. In the end, people can eat whatever they want in the way they want, but... I mean, I don't really see the point on breaking spaghetti, actually. Yeah, I do, for sure. It tastes pretty good. I don't drink coffee, but I like tiramisu. Hi Pokemon, happy to see you back. By the way, I'm gonna go off stream in like 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm super sorry. Thiago, you should be able to press A in both of them three at the same time. That's literally what I'm doing right now. You just have to place the devices in a different way. The way I already showed you in the previous streams. Oh, alright. That's fair then. I mean, I'm not spreading the fingers that much because I don't have the devices in the same line. Imagine using the toes. Goodbye, TD. Thank you for being here. By the way, I'm also gonna go in a couple minutes. By the way, I will be streaming tomorrow, so I'll catch you back tomorrow if you will be free. Yeah, bro, for sure. Do you really think that I already found it? I didn't. I think that I would feel pretty uncomfortable by eating during the stream. By the way, last 10 Latios scene, and then it will be over for tonight. Yeah, it would be pretty cringe actually. I mean, I can understand doing such a thing if you're doing like a marathon, or I mean if you are on stream for like 6 hours straight. At that point it would be like fair, but I mean you could actually leave the stream going and go eat and then come back, but yeah, there is actually no point on doing so in a 2 hours long stream. Oh really? It turns me. Thank you so much. I hope I will be in the first place one day. Imagine. By the way guys, this one is gonna be the last encounter. I'm gonna wait to see the Tentacool. Let's see. And there is nothing. Guys, thank you so much for being in my company. I had so much fun, as always, during this stream. I will be on stream tomorrow at the same time. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for being in my company, and see ya.